Cinema Vino.
Yo, nailed it.
Good to have you guys with us.
It's good to be here.
We got Shoujo.
Hey.
Got T.O.
Yo.
My name's Todd. And it's good to have you all here. This is kicking off our Halloween series. And we're going back to an all-time horror classic from the 90s, Scream.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing that we've never done that movie before.
96.
96. Yeah. So.
Nasty 6.
Yeah. So I remember seeing this in the theater. And
Same.
right after Drew Barrymore got stabbed, the power got knocked out by a storm.
Oh, nice.
They gave us vouchers to go see it again, and I never did. I saw it on video.
Oh,
yeah. So I just wasn't motivated to go back.
Yeah. Nader? Was it Nader?
Yeah, something like that. It was storming pretty bad. It was like thunder and lightning, and the power got knocked out. And so I was like, yeah. Oh well.
Yeah. We'll go
I've
seen enough.
I'll go see Balto again.
It's a great movie. I hadn't heard that in a while.
It is. Yeah. That's a damn fine movie. I think Richard Dreyfuss is the voice of somebody in that. So yeah.
Richard Dreyfuss.
So we are drinking the Camp Zinfandel from North Coast. It's 2023. I went with two kind of, heavy red, not heavy reds, but like rich, flavorful reds, for two very bloody movies.
Camp, I kind of would have expected for like a Sleepaway Camp or Friday the 13th.
Yeah, something like that.
Sleepaway Camp's a great fucking movie. We need to do Sleepaway Camp.
Definitely.
Have you seen it?
I don't think I've seen
heard
that.
good things.
No.
Oh,
but
you guys.
Noted.
We'll pencil it in.
Yeah. But the label, the North Coast, California, made me think of like this movie and where it's set. This is definitely kind of a Northern California, kind of out there, small town setting.
Yeah.
So
this is in Santa Rosa?
Santa Rosa. Yeah. Very picturesque.
Organic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And a little over $20. So
really light. You said heavy. This is not heavy.
Yeah, I think
it's not heavy. No.
This drink's really heavy.
I was thinking
really
in terms
light.
of like the redness of it,
Yeah. Oh yeah. But
something
the depth of color.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not even that inky. It's kind of.
It's like when I think of like a red for Halloween, I just think of Zen for some reason, like a red Zen.
Sure.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Just because sometimes they can be a little higher alcohol, sometimes. So they have a little more kick to them. So yeah, Camp Zen, low 20s. So it should be pretty widely available. I've seen it in other markets. So wherever you buy your wine,
Camp,
check it out. So Scream was released December 20th, 1996.
Damn.
Coming up on 29 years ago.
I didn't know it was a Christmas movie.
Yeah, exactly.
How many sequels has it gotten?
Oh,
I believe I watched and reviewed 6, and I believe they're working on 7 right now. So
yeah,
still going strong.
It's a series. Why keep making sequels?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And well, the crazy thing is like they're still bringing up like the Courtney Cox's. She was in the last one.
Yeah.
What's his name? Dewey.
Is Courtney Cox not doing other stuff? Is she not busy?
Yeah.
Is there not a Friends reunion going?
I think she's got spare time.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's got room in her schedule.
Yeah. So this was directed by Wes Craven. So legendary horror director who was that Nightmare on Elm Street, the original, the OG. It's written by Kevin Williamson, who also wrote I Know What You Did Last Summer, and I believe The Faculty.
Which we've done.
Travis's favorite.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So he was hot around this time.
Yeah. Which Nightmare on Elm Street, he kind of did the same thing where he directed the first one and then went away from it and then came back with a later sequel because he's not a big sequel guy.
No.
He's not someone who likes to stick around for more.
And this movie definitely has a reference to that with Drew Barrymore when they're talking about Nightmare on Elm Street, and she was like, the first one's great, the rest of them sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Very, very clear reference to what he thinks of the sequels. So, this had a budget of $15 million, and it grossed $173 worldwide.
Damn.
So,
yeah. Horror movies make great money.
Mm-hmm.
They're cheap to produce, and they make bank.
Yeah. And this one really brought him back to the big budget mainstream.
Yeah, Wes, you still got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This really brought the horror genre back around. So, I mean, the basic synopsis, and it's weird. I can't imagine there's Halloween-based people like listening to the podcast and not having seen Scream, but it seems like it's so ubiquitous. It's been spoofed so many times.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it is a spoof. It's a spoof. It's a spoof movie.
Yeah. And then became its own iconic thing with the mask and the voice and all that kind of stuff.
Was the name Ghostface Killer? Did it predate this movie?
I believe so. Because the Wu-Tang?
Yeah. So the Wu-Tang Clan came out with, Ghostface Killer.
Yeah.
Prior to 1996.
No.
So was Ghostface a reference to Ghostface Killer, or was Ghostface Killer a reference to this mask that was then later used for Scream?
I tend to default to whatever it is, Wu-Tang came first.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were the founders.
They were the genesis.
Yes, exactly.
Of most things.
Of everything good, anyway.
Yeah.
So
children.
Yeah. So this is set in Woodsboro, California. And it looks great for a horror setting. It's perfect. 1 year after the murder of her mother, Neve Campbell plays Cindy Prescott, who she and her friends get tangled up in a string of new killings perpetuated by a killer in a ghost face mask.
Nice killer.
Who speaks in an altered voice, in a voice box or whatever, taunts them with trivia clues about horror movies and basically just fucks with them. So
I would never be the serial killer. But if I was,
yeah,
there would be signs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there'd have to be. Yeah. So yeah, she teams up with a bumbling cop played by David Arquette.
Dewey.
And a sleazy journalist played by Courtney Cox, who those two would get married after the result of this movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
She took one look at Dewey and said, "That's forever."
That's my man.
For a while, and then they got divorced. So,
yeah.
But then the movie satirizes and deploys many horror movie tropes.
And subverts those.
And subverts those tropes, exactly. So which audiences enjoyed, and they enjoyed the mockery and the self-deprecation of the film. So I think that aided to it becoming a massive hit. A lot of 90s people, a lot of 90s teen movie staples are in this movie.
Mm-hmm. Matthew Lillard, Jamie Kennedy. Yeah, Jamie Kennedy. I kept trying to place Jamie Kennedy, and I could not for the life of me. I was like, I know this guy.
Rose McGowan, Drew Barrymore.
I haven't thought about Jamie Kennedy in 20 years.
Oh.
What's he doing now?
He ain't experiencing nothing.
No.
Yeah, he ain't got no experience.
No.
Yeah.
He's podcasting.
Yeah.
So a loser?
Yeah. he broke.
Yeah.
But
Does he want to come on the podcast?
Well, I'll reach out to him.
Yeah. Should have had him on for this one.
Yeah. So obviously you guys have both seen this before.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll be curious to see what you guys think. So Sean, when did you first see it, and what were your impressions then and now?
I didn't see it in theaters. For sure.
Yeah.
I don't know how old I was when I saw it for the first time. It might have been high school, which would have been like early 2000s-ish. I don't think I had the library of horror movie knowledge to get a lot of the references.
Yeah.
But now that I get everything, going back, watching it start to finish, because I mean, this is a movie that just is always on. It's always on.
Oh, yeah.
It's always on a channel somewhere. Yeah. So I've seen it in piecemeal all over the place. It's been spoofed a million times. It was fine. I think the whole bit of it satirizing the tropes has been done now multiple times and done better by other movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
At the time, I could see why this would be such like a refreshing take on horror movies. It's like, finally, someone is poking fun. We can kind of subvert these tropes and kind of make jokes about it. And we can also, okay, why does this always happen? Let's not do that. Oh, clearly this is what happens when that happens. So, it explores a lot of the space that is left by other horror movies.
Yeah.
But it's been done better since then. And I think because of that, I can't go back and watch this and be like, this is incredible. This is like a 6, maybe.
It's a victim of its own success.
It is. It's exactly
100%.
Legitimately,
we're all going to agree. Yeah.
I while I was watching this, I couldn't remember pieces. I was confusing them with Scary Movie. Bits of Scary Movie that were almost shot for shot parodies of Scream.
Yeah.
Because at the end, I was like, I can't remember if Dewey is the killer
or Doofus.
Because in Scary Movie, it's the cop.
I know,
and he like peels off the mustache and throws his shit in the trash can and like walks off. Kaiser Soze's.
Yeah.
And I was like, was that this movie?
Yeah.
No, he's too dumb.
100%.
Walking around with a loaded gun, it's like he doesn't know gun safety very well.
Yeah.
So
I think it's a movie that aged poorly to go back and watch, but I think it was the first mover curse. It kind of did the thing first, and now it's not as good because of it.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
6. I think it's fine.
Yeah,
that's fair.
That's about where I'm at. Like, this is one of those movies that I saw in theaters, but I don't remember much about it leading up to it. I mean, like, I remember seeing the trailers, but when I watched it, I took it as a scary movie. So even with the trailers, I remember there being some, Jamie Kennedy, like, oh, don't go in there, like, making fun of the scary movies. And so I knew there should be a comedy element to it.
Yeah.
But when I saw it, I was like, oh, man, I loved it. I was like, man, this was a badass film. I was like, this is so cool. And then and I watched it a lot. And then it's, again, like you said, the more I watched it over and over and over again, I was like, man, it's been, other films have done what they were trying to do better.
Yeah.
But I still think a very iconic film for that time.
I mean, we can't watch this movie without thinking A Cabin in the Woods, right?
Oh, yeah. It was like, yeah. It was so iconic. And that's why I'm even watching it this last time, I was like, man, I'm so over watching it only because I've seen it so many times. It's always on TV. And it's just like, I'm so over watching it. But I will say this, and I stopped after I think the third one. God, 2 was okay. Yeah. But I was like, God, it's kind of like the Fast and Furiouses. It was like, man, you really can't beat the original or even like the second one. I was like, man, these are great. But I was like, God, these other ones sucked ass. But the first one is just, and like you were saying, I kept laughing to myself because I kept looking at other movies, scary movie, but also Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yeah.
When he was like, we love this monkey. And Wes Craven is in it. And he was like, see, told you. When the ghost face is a monkey. And it was just like, told you.
Yeah.
And it's just like, man, even Wes Craven is spoofing the spoof that he did, that the rejuvenated scary movie in spoofs.
Well, and Wes Craven was in on the joke. He did the first one, and then he left because he knows that once it goes to a sequel, it loses half the meaning. And the first one was clearly, it was satire. It was like an improvisation on a theme. Yeah. And then everything after that is just derivative.
Well, and after watching it, I was like, man, I look at these little things where I was like, man, it is a great movie. I think that everything that's come after it has kind of, pardon the word, but has trumped it. Where it's just like, it's a great film. But I was like, man, everything's like other satires, and even just other horror movies, it was like, has kind of, it's almost like pushed it away. So I'm giving it a 7 because I feel bad for that number because I still think it is a great, great film. Yeah. But I think maybe it was even me watching it. I was just like, man, I want to bash this film so bad, but I can't because I know how it felt and I think I saw it in theaters maybe 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, it's just such a product.
Because it was like the film, you're like, oh man, we got to go watch this, and then you missed that jump scare, and you're like, oh, I'm not going to jump this time, or you did jump and whatever. But yeah, it's a 7 for sure. But it's still to me like a very iconic film. Yeah, I mean, very iconic.
If I were a more well-read person, I would probably be able to say like what the art movements are, but there's a trend in art with styles where it's like you've got modernism, you've got postmodernism. Yeah, which is usually a play on modernism. Then you have postmodernism. Yeah, it's like art goes in these cycles of like a theme and then a riff on a theme and then a riff on the riff of the theme, and there's names for it, and that's pretty much what this is. This was the riff on the theme before the riff on the riff on the theme. Yeah,
Say that 3 times fast.
Oh, I will.
But it's funny going back and watching it now. Like, again, I thought it was so cool back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like now, I watched it with my wife and I, we're just in the right mood to kind of nitpick it. At the climactic, like the big action beat in the kitchen where, Skeet. And at first she did not really believe me that his name was Skeet.
Oh, yeah.
That's Skeet. Or Skeet has a knife to Nev Campbell's throat and he's like, it's midnight. It's the anniversary. Blah, blah, blah. And then they have their big action fight scene.
And then they start stabbing each other.
She escapes and she's like, I just called the cops. They're on their way here. And Matthew Lillard's like, you really called the cops? My parents are going to kill me. Yeah. And then after everything is resolved, they cut to the next scene of them being wheeled into ambulances and everything. It's daytime.
Yeah.
Yep.
So from her calling the cops to them getting the help from emergency services is about 8 hours.
Yeah. Horror movie trope.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a bit. Sun comes up whenever everything's resolved.
It's like, man, I'd be pissed. Yep. Especially if I was Dewey. Yeah. I would not be happy.
Also, her dad, is he just like tied up the whole time?
Yeah. He's just like,
Kidnapped.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he never checked into the hotel.
Yeah. I do like it, though, at the end for his jump scare. He's tied up, but he busts through the wall like the Kool-Aid man.
Yeah.
Into the hallway there. It's like, that's an impressive display of strength for a kidnapped, probably tortured middle-aged man tied up.
Yeah, has
for how many days? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's like that's amazing. He hulks through that wall.
Also, the 1 year anniversary of his wife's death, and he's like, "All right, I got to go out of town."
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm busy.
Sorry, honey, I know you're dealing with a lot of trauma, but I'm not here for that.
Toodaloo.
These vacuums aren't going to sell themselves.
Another, I think this is a 90s trope where it was like you have the trope of 25, 28, 29-year-olds playing high school kids.
Yes. Yep.
And I looked them up. It's like the average age of these kids, quote unquote, was about 26.
Yeah.
So
wait till you hear about a movie called The Natural.
Yeah. Well, it's like, and it's about that same level. But, we were like watching it, and it was like, this is like 90210. This is the peak of like middle-aged people playing like kids, where it's like, Luke Perry is a sophomore in high school. It's like, not with those crow's feet.
Yeah, no, he's 35.
Yeah.
That guy man has a mortgage and a bald spot.
Yeah. That guy looks like a walking pack of Marlboros. You're going to tell me that guy's a sophomore in high school? I call bullshit.
Yeah.
So
that guy's gray.
Yeah. Just for men,
senior.
He gets that ground just 5 minutes. He's got Grecian.
He's gonna get that Rudy Giuliani meltdown.
That's a band name.
Rudy Giuliani meltdown.
Yeah.
Oh, what kind of music would they play?
I know they'd be playing at the Four Seasons.
Hell yeah.
Whatever they're doing.
It's got to be like it's kind of like a jam band.
Oh,
yeah. The Rudy Giuliani meltdown.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
kind of a Joe Satriani situation.
And it's like war, except they spray like hair.
But it's own. But they go by RGMD.
Yeah.
It's like that's like could they be a jam band?
Right.
So but it'd be
You guys seen RGMD this weekend?
Yeah. I've seen them 100 times, man.
Fucking stay at the Four Seasons.
Yeah.
It's the America's Mayor tour. I think 6'5" is where I'm at this one. Yeah. It was all right. It's a Halloween junk food movie. I do appreciate it.
Oh, it's peak movie to throw on during a Halloween party. Just have on in the background. Yeah. You don't have to pay attention to it. Shaggy's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cut me too deep. I think you've cut me too deep, man.
Matthew Lillard might be my absolute favorite actor. Oh, he's so good.
He was in the movie 13 Ghosts?
13 Ghosts,
He was off the rails in that one, too.
Yeah, he was.
You got to think, is the director saying, like, dial it down, Matthew, or is he saying, no, goofier?
Yeah, it's like, this is you are typecast. Yeah. Like, you have to do this now.
You're playing at a 6. I need you at an 8.
Yeah.
Yep.
And, my wife sarcastically was like, where was this movie for Oscars that year? I was like, I think they were snubbed.
Yeah.
I think Jamie Kennedy got shut out.
What? Oh, no, don't open the door.
Yeah.
They gave it to Al Pacino that year. They skipped over Jamie Kennedy. So,
yeah. Well,
they didn't like his experience.
Al Pacino for what, though?
I don't remember who won it that year, but I think Cuba Gooding won it this year.
Radio?
For Jerry Maguire.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
there we go. I was thinking Snow Dogs. It's like,
what was it? Boat Trip or Boat Cruise or
what
whatever?
was the one?
Balto double feature.
Was he in something called Chill Out? Was that the one where they were transporting a bomb, but they said it was like there had to be in an ice truck? Am I crazy?
That's rough.
It was something. I thought he was in it. I don't know.
Was he in 8 Below?
It was like Speed, but in a freezer.
Something like that. It was something like that.
Yeah.
Constantly cutting back to like a temperature gauge.
Yeah.
Going up half a degree.
We're going to run out of Freon.
Looks like things are heating up.
Make sure you defrost that.
We got to lose the heat.
And that could have been a Halloween movie too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever it was called.
I want to look that up now.
What's Gooding up to these days?
I don't know. I think he may have been canceled for a little while there.
Oh, that is true.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
So.
Kind of forgot about.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. So you're a 6.
6.
7.
7. And mainly because of the nostalgia it holds. Yeah. It's like just being like, because even I will say when I was watching it, I was like, it was almost like, man, I was really into this film back in the day. And it was like, maybe I've just seen it too many times.
It's easy to tear in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now.
Like I said, you see something enough, you inevitably start to nitpick it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's very true.
Very, very few movies can withstand that. So,
yeah.
But next time we're going to do Sinners. We're going to do something modern, out this year. So
Yeah.
you have to tune in.
Comparable to Scream, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. There are some weird comps for it. I'm looking forward to talking about those. Watching it, I came up with some weird comparisons. So
all right.
There we go.
Can't wait.
Exciting.
But yeah, we got Camp Zinfandel, Red Zen from North Coast. So yeah, good organic Zen. We got Sean Jordan.
Yo.
And we got Taylor Owens. My name's Todd Wofford. Great movies, only drunker. And we will see you guys next time.
Bye.